Start from where you are. You can't have it in the industry if you don't have it ready to sell. You can't have it in the industry if it's not already packaged. So you've got to get your act together before you go. And that's what we're going to do with these short-term goals. The short-term goals that you're going to lay out are your plan. Now, I know you're in selling financial advice and insurance, which is a wonderful opportunity. A lot of people say, oh, I don't know. But you sell love, don't you?
Yes, we do.
Tell us what you like to do.
As far as my business?
Right. What is your focus? Where do you focus your energies when you go to work?
Well, I focus all my energy is getting the meetings with the clients, being able to sit there and educate them, because a lot of people don't understand the whole aspect of what we do.
Okay. Well, let me tell you something. There's a person sitting next to you, and there's a person standing over here. Which is a more desirable client? And I don't care why, but which is the most desirable client?
You would be.
Okay. That's where I think you have to put down on your next list, what business are you in and what kind of people are you after? So you're looking for, quite frankly, let's say it, you're looking for people who can afford the premiums, you're looking for people who are a little bit older, you're looking for people who have kids and families. So don't go looking for this beautiful 23-year-old, 24-year-old and come to me. So you need to focus your energies appropriately, and that goes for every business. And that goes back to you, ma'am, in the travel and food business. Let's forget the travel for a second, let's talk about the food. How are you going to get to your end goal, which is selling it to the industries and what have you? This gentleman just decided that I'm more of a customer than she would be. So you've got to decide who you want to focus your efforts on. And that's what we do in the 1, 2, 3s of short-term goals. And according to your next step, you've got to be very, very clear. Just like you were, your name in the dollar signs is your mission, right? Your whole mission is me and money. I want to be a money sandwich. That's what I like to call it. So now what we want you to do is we want you to put down clearly on your business what customers are you after. And Mr. Life Insurance over here, don't be shy. Be specific. Now on the other one, you can also put the people you don't want. Why should you go chasing after college kids or people recently graduated if it's not your market? Why should you put your advertising dollars? Why should you put your time? Why should you put all of that there? You shouldn't. Same thing happens with the CPA over here. There are different types of CPA. What type do you like to be?
I'm involved in forensic accounting and litigation support, business valuation.
So when someone is getting a divorce or something and they want to find out where so-and-so hid all the money, that's you? Exactly. I'm glad I'm not going here. Yeah. Enough is enough, right? And I'm sure people pay handsomely for that.
Actually, that's why I chose that area, and also business valuation, because as far as accounting, they're the most lucrative areas.
She's following the dollar, folks, just like I'm telling you. Follow the dollar, just like for you. Right now, you're a little bit earlier from what I can gather, and you really need to focus more on operations. You really, sounds like on your short-term goals, aren't going to be so worried about selling just yet as much as getting your act together. These two gentlemen are working for firms that already have their act together. So you have to what? Start from where you are. Right now, I don't have a business. Have you had any sales?
I've spent a lot of money on samples.
But no sales. No. I would prefer that you spend more money on sales and less money on samples. How's that? Okay, so let's go back to your short-term goals for each of it. You know what kind of customer you're after. Different customers have different needs, right? And the biggest, easiest way to look at it, and again, I'm coming right back to you. I want to sell to the airlines. Well, airlines are corporate. That's commercial. The other are individual. My guess is that you know more individuals than you know corporations, correct? How many friends are CEOs of companies? Not too many, right? None of us, So what you want to do is you want to start in smaller businesses. Maybe a small deli, maybe a small bakery, maybe a small whatever, where you can go in there and meet the CEO, the owner of that small business, and say, hi, try this. One sample to someone who is qualified and ready to buy your product. These gentlemen are looking for people like me. There's places to find people like me, whether it's a chamber meeting, a Rotary Club, wherever you want to go, you can find those people. But you're not going to be over at the college campus. We already determined that. And you're not going to those airline industries quite yet, if you don't mind. Make sure you focus on people who can actually buy today. If they sold a couple of cases now, you'd be able to say on your website, and I assume everyone has a website, let's make sure, that my client is such and such gourmet, bakery. And then it gives you credibility. And when you make the next sale, you go and you say, well, I'm already in this store. And they go, well, if they got them, maybe we'll try you. So your credibility goes up, your volume goes up, and you're making money. And that's what we need everybody to understand. It's about making money.